Yo, yo, what is up, everybody? Happy Monday, March 11th. Here are today's announcements. As always, want to remind you to be a pro here at Middle School North. We are positive, we are respectful, and we take ownership for our learning, for our environment, and for our actions. Birthdays. It is Sean Womack's birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Sean. Hopefully, your day is amazing. Students, I want to remind you about our bathroom detectors. Every once in a while, I'll just try to remind you haven't seen an uptick or anything in these things, but just want to remind you at least a couple times a year that we have detectors in the bathroom that detect vape, marijuana, tobacco, and noise. So if kids are playing around in the bathroom, that does get detected as well. We get both a text message and an email, and then we can look on the cameras and see who was in the bathroom at that time. So make sure you're doing what you need to do in the bathroom, obviously, each and every day. About a week or two ago, I had a whole set of slides on the announcements where we talked about cruisers who had been extremely successful, whether it was through business, whether it was through science, whether it was through athletics or other types of things. I want to add someone to that list. This person came to visit us at the end of last week. Miss Talone invited her back. This person is Sir Cora Carroll. This is someone that Miss Talone and I both knew from when we worked at the high school. Miss Talone was her counselor when she was there, and I was one of her teachers. So Sir Cora did come back and visit us and met with the Rocks students at the end of last week. She is a Groveport Madison graduate from 2018 and from Ohio University in 2022. She was named Miss Ohio in 2022 and went on to the Miss America pageant. She is currently a model. She has contracts with Abercrombie and Fitch, DSW, Express, Wingstop, and others. She even told us that she is most likely going to participate in a reality show soon. So she's been extremely successful. But again, I want to remind you that of all the people that we've talked about that were successful that came from Groveport, it's not just because of athletics or, in Sir Cora's case, physical appearance. She worked really hard in school. She was very helpful to others. I remember her very specifically as being personable, kind to others. She focused on her grades. So again, not just the gifts that were given, but what we do with those gifts and how we treat other people and how hard we work. Those things are all important. So very excited that she came back to visit us. It was nice to see a former student. But this is one more example of cruisers that are successful out in the world. All right, joke of the day coming from Isabella Hawkins. What can be touched but not seen? She said this one's actually a riddle, not a joke. What can be touched but not seen? Air. Thank you, Isabella, for sending that one. A shout out from an anonymous student says, I'd like to shout out Riley G. She has been there for me since the first time we ever met, and she is always willing to help me when I need it. Way to be a good friend. Thank you for sending that shout out. Students will remind you that E plus R does equal L. Events are going to happen to us that are out of our control. It's how we respond to them that is what's important. As always, make sure you're making it a great day or not. The choice is yours. And if no one has told you yet today, you are loved. You belong here at Middle School North. You have all the tools to be successful. We've got your back. Have yourself a magnificent Monday. And as always, it is great to be a cruiser.